Look.
Yo. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, welcome to Certified Bosses. OG the Don right here with Scoville Entertainment, man. Hey, look, check it out, man. Y'all will never guess who I got on the scene today. Come to chill with us on OG's couch, you know what I'm saying? Right here in the dungeon. So what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, my nigga, this brother right here, I seen him come from straight up. Oh, hold up. Is that him? Hold up. That him right there, bro? Hold up. I think that's him coming in now. Oh man, hold up. Yes, sir. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
You already know.
Hey, what? I'm in the motherfucking A. God damn.
Hey man, what's up with you, big guy?
Man, I'm cooling. I'm cooling right now. I'm feeling good. My energy high, vibration high. I'm just having a good time, man.
How you liking it in the Asia?
I'm loving it in the A. I can't. They don't want me. They won't let me go home,
I was
man.
gonna say they done had you some air,
Man, I done seen the city, man. I done seen the underground, the overground, all type of good city, man. And I'm linking up with good people and getting in tune with the people that I need to be in tune with.
Okay.
And this music scene is crazy down here.
Yes, it is.
It's unique. It's so different from a lot of other places. The music scene down here is so different because people actually fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you give somebody your Instagram and probably Texas or Arkansas or something, like, follow me on IG. You on that, yeah. But down here, you tell somebody to follow you on, yeah, you gonna see a follow. You know what I mean? That shit, it's just different. It's
They right
crazy.
there supporting her.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, so look, let me ask you a question, man.
What's that?
All right, so when you came out with that hit, GD4,
Yeah,
that was your first major hit right there.
most
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Most
So
definitely.
like, how was that to know or see everybody gravitating towards that?
When I was making the song, it was just, how I get in the stew and just be cooking up
Get in
shit,
that zone.
and then I just, I go to something else. But that was one of them ones that when I started working on it, uh I had to finish it. A lot of songs I just drop hooks and just put in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But that was one of the songs that I had to finish because it had me so turned in the studio.
I got you.
And I didn't know, like, all my songs to me is good, you know what I mean? But when I heard this song, it had a different feel to it, different vibe. I was like, I need a club banger, this and that, the other. So, and I was just, searching through beats, and the beat came on, and I just was like, GD Folk. I heard it in my head, GD Folk, GD Folk. When the beat dropped, GD Folk. I said, yeah, let me go and throw this motherfucker down. And at the time, I had a job, you know what I mean? So I was late to work, uh, making that record, you know what I mean? And I ended up calling in. I was like, man, I'm sick, yeah, just to finish that record, you know what I mean? So, and when I finished it, I played it a couple times, and I said, "No, I ain't gonna play it out," because I've been playing it so too many times. So, when you play it so many times, it started to drown out.
I got you.
So I played it a couple times, then I just, I went off, and I came back to it the next day, and I was like, man, let me see let me see how the people gonna react. So, I put the little snippet out, and when I put the snippet out, this shit went crazy. I said, man, I got to get a video to this motherfucker. So I didn't have, at that time, I'm broke, you know what I mean? I was homeless and everything. And I was actually mixing the song down in my homeboy car. And so I was homeless and shit. I was like, I gotta get a video quick. So I hit up my partner, Live Social, double salute, because I mean, he really blessed me. You know what I mean? He was like $1,000 for the video because he was gonna have to travel and shit.
Right.
He was like $1,000. And you know, all right, I got you. You know, just talking. So I was like, man, I ain't got no money for this video, but I need this video to happen. I gotta get it. And he was just like, he threw me a play. Shit, I think I gave him like probably $150. And he was like, man, don't worry about it. And made the video, yeah, put the video out, and that motherfucker went crazy. But that's how organic situations like that's supposed to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's supposed to be like, you know, shit's supposed to work out like that. Yeah, that's like, you know. So it was just a blessing, man. Blessing situation. It was a lovely situation.
Okay. So like, all right, to the indie artists that's out there, that's like, you know, oh man, I'm putting out all this fire heat, you know, this, that, and the other. Like, how many songs did you actually put out before that first one hit?
Man, to be honest with you, I got 7 mixtapes out. I got 7 mixtapes. My catalog in my computer is like probably I can't even tell you how many songs. Like I got like 3 albums ready right now on my computer. So I got like over probably 3. I've been recording for 10 years. So I probably got like 3,000 songs made.
Okay, good gracious.
Hit about 3,000 songs. Yeah, but I knew one day I'd be in this position.
Right.
So I kept on dropping. If even I ain't like it, I kept on dropping. And I had some stuff stored back just in case
that content.
I had to, you know, I needed something to go back on it. Just put it out there real quick. So I've been from the get go. I thought like that, like make a bunch of songs, put it in the back, don't even put it out yet. Just, you know, wait till it, you know. So sometimes I just, you know, I go in the studio and remake the old shit. It's just make it better. And just update it and shit, you know. But when I do that, a lot of people like the old version more than the new version. I don't get it. Because the old version is quality is off and all that extra old shit. But people still be liking the old shit. So, you know, it is what it is.
Everybody got their different flavors, I guess. So like, let me ask you this, bro. You know, where is SLUMM from?
Man, a lot of people think I'm from Chicago. They be like, you know, I'll be online. They be like, man, Chicago this, Chicago that. But I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Arkansas.
I got you.
I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Well, actually, I'm from Newport. That's right up the street.
Okay.
But I grew up in Jonesboro. And Jonesboro is like, growing up in Jonesboro is like war. It's like you on the battlefield. You know what I mean? Like you really gotta watch your shit. Everybody think Arkansas, a little town of Arkansas, it ain't that, but you really gotta watch yourself. Like you got to have that survival mentality. Growing up in Jonesboro, you gonna die, or you gonna die, or be in prison. And I was just so lucky just to make it up out there, motherfucker.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Truly blessed. So like, with that being said, like, where do you see yourself with how you know, doing your thing now? Where do you see yourself in like 5, 10 years? What kind of movement do you know what I mean?
I'm actually, because my goal was never to be the biggest rapper. I always wanted to build an empire.
Right.
I wanted to build my own Sony.
I got you.
Interscope.
I got you.
1017 QC. I wanted to have my own. You know what I mean? And that's been the goal since day one. So a lot of people just see me doing this music shit. They don't see the background. I'm working in the background. You know what I mean? But behind the scenes and shit, I'm working, trying to learn contracts and get LLCs for everything and get insurance on everything and get everything copywritten. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So building an empire and being, a lot of people think being rich is something. I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to have so much wealth that generations after generations after generations eat off of my success. You know what I mean? And that's really the goal, is to build an empire, an unstoppable empire that's built on principles and just built on some
And I
You
respect
know,
that too, because a lot of people, like, young age, they don't really think like that. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? So, like, being that you are the younger generation,
mm-hmm,
okay, you had the older fellas, like, in my generation, you know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying? Back in the 90s, we had the Kilo Ali and,
mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying, the Dungeon Family and all of those brothers like that, you know what I'm saying? Andre Three Bands, all of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay, so of all those artists, the old school artists, not the new school now,
mm-hmm.
okay, who would you like to have, you know what I'm saying? Who was that number one artist of that time period that you would like to do a track with?
Pastor Troy,
DSGB.
Pastor Troy.
PT,
I
you hear him now. You hear him now.
Pastor Troy, man. I grew up off Pastor Troy. And I was a young. Everybody else listened to Pastor Troy or that that older music, but I
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Biggs and Pastor Troy, uh, Lil Lil Scrappy, Lil John, and just crunk. The South that
Mm-hmm.
way is on some crunk shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like we juking and
Oh
turn some Duke Deuce type
yeah.
shit. Like Duke Deuce really brung that shit
Back
the
out.
fuck back. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I
did.
mean? And it was to a point where it was dying down, where people in the club was like standing on the walls and shit.
Gotcha.
And when Duke Deuce came back out, all that fist pumping and
Mm-hmm.
the club jumping and
He
the
brought his
stage about to
flavor
drop,
back to it.
it went back to the basics and yeah, double salute to Duke for bringing that shit the fuck
Hey,
back.
love too, family.
But I man, yeah, I had to say Pastor Troy or yeah, Pastor Troy. Pastor Troy. Cause Pastor Troy hard.
Yeah, he be crunk too now.
Pastor Troy hard. I think Boosie is is the new Pastor Troy.
Yeah. Yeah. Booster stay crunk though.
Oh yeah, he ignorant.
hey,
He
hey,
ignorant.
one thing Booster gonna tell you straight what's on his mind
Oh yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And he gonna mean it
yeah.
too now.
Before I made this song back in the day, uh, called Pressure,
Mm-hmm.
and Boosie. I was actually supposed to sign with Boosie off of that song. He
Okay.
wanted to do a single deal off that song, and the contract was kind of crazy, so we didn't even go forward with it. But he was talking to me on the phone. He was talking like, talking about business and this and I did what I told him, man, I'm straight.
Mm-hmm.
He got to talking to me like a homeboy again, like all the business was, and it's like he switched.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, man, well, shit, man, you doing your thing, you know what I mean? Like giving me advice and shit, but he most definitely a thorough brother,
Yeah.
and he's if you don't know Boosie, Boosie's a fucking businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is about how to make how make it make sense where we gonna make some money out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. It's about going to McDonald's.
Hmm.
So how we gonna make some money
Now we're gonna make
out
this
of this
happy
trip?
meal do some
You
things.
know,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I mean? He a businessman.
This Big Mac right here. It's that Boosie Mac. You
Most
feel
definitely,
me?
most
Yeah,
definitely.
I got you.
And
I got
and the things that he was telling me, I kind of like took that coming in the game. I kind of took that like you gotta have a business. You got to think
you. Mm-hmm.
and have that business mentality if you want to be a boss in this industry. Like, cause if you don't got that type of mentality, you get mixed all up people's feelings, and then you go to making friendships and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you ain't able to make moves that's gonna uh benefit you. You gonna it's crazy, You gonna look out for people's feelings instead of win.
Right.
But this ain't for no friendship. This ain't no friendship type of business. This is you gotta take risks and you gotta make moves that you know, to others that might seem shady, but you just not on your shit enough to even for me to even fuck with you like that. You know what I
I
mean?
got you. I got you.
But people, the game is crazy.
So like now that I've asked you about the older generation,
Mhm.
all right, so I'm gonna bring it to the new generation. What is that one younger generation artist that you would like to, you know, get crunk with on? Because I know you did one with Duke.
Yeah, I did want
And
to
that,
do.
you know, y'all need to go ahead and look that up as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, them brothers put it down then too as well. I mean, everything I done heard so far has been fire. But you know what I'm saying? So it's that younger crowd. Which one would you?
Uh, the younger crowd, I say Ride Wave. I like to do a song with Ride Wave and just some really deep ass pain ass, getting the street
Mm-hmm.
type shit,
I
man.
got you. I
And
got you.
just let that pain bleed on the track. Cause I feel like I mean, we used to be in a recession, but it's a recession now.
Yeah.
People is going through some shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of America need that type of music just to make it through the day and shit. Cause it's a lot of weird shit going on. So
Whole lot.
you know, I think the world need R&B, soul type shit right now because it's too intense.
I don't see no more real R&B artists out there either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because everybody's scared to show their side. I
I
mean,
mean,
you gotta understand, it's a different community out there now. You know what I mean? You got the WXYZ community that you really it's showing that side make make people think that you with that people
right.
scared to really put that R&B side out. Like even the R&B artists now is like they ain't really R&B artists. They just
Slick rap. You know what I
they
mean?
yeah they R&B about some drill shit.
Yeah,
Like you know what I
for
mean?
real, for real.
And I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird now. And like it's like I be looking at these young artists talking about all this. It be too hard. It's just like the pen. If a nigga come out the pen too hard, you already know what he been in there doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And these young niggas be out here, you can't tell them nothing. They too hard, and they say they fighting demons, but they really just gay. You know what I mean? It's
Straight
just,
up.
yeah, ain't no reason you proving that you that hard. You know what I mean? You just think that we can see your feminine side, so you just got put.
Mm-hmm.
We can see the gay in you. You
You
know
ain't
what I mean?
comfortable with something.
Yeah, yeah. It's
We
just
can tell. Yeah. And
yeah.
believe me, the internet gonna tell now.
Oh yeah, you
The
can't beat
internet
the internet.
undefeated. They undefeated.
Shit,
They are
I ain't look.
undefeated.
I have yet to even try to even beat the internet. You know what I mean? I just try to get in my lane and get with them and shit. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I ain't never gonna go against the internet because they gonna do you bad.
Oh man, for real, for real.
The internet gonna do you bad.
So check it. All right, you got your what I want to say. You got your southern rap, gangster rap, trap music.
Mm-hmm.
You got all genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what would you classify? You know, your style.
I get that question asked a lot because my style kind of all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I can adapt to all type of Detroit, Florida, Texas, Atlanta. I can adapt to all type of, and I make all type of different music, R&B, trap, country. Well, I ain't gonna make no country, but I will get with that country shit. A
Hey,
couple
that's
more
actually
beers.
coming in now.
You know what I
For
mean? A
real,
couple more
for real.
beers, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
get down. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, them Mississippi niggas over there doing that country
I'm
shit
serious now. It's coming up now.
on me. So if anybody reach out to me, shit, send it to me. Let's do it. I can adapt to anything. So I'm just a versatile. My style is versatile.
Okay.
I just adapt to wherever I'm feeling at the moment. Then that's just what I'm on. I ain't got no specific. That's why I make beats for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because beat makers really don't know what type of style I got. Like they have listened to my catalog and be like, bro, I'm gonna just send you some shit because I don't really know what type of lane you wanna, what I mean?
Really, how
So
you feeling? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, the real vibe
I
you
just
gonna
be
put
like,
out.
man, send me all type of shit, man. Send me all type of shit. Cause I'm gonna get I'm the type of person that give the beat what it need instead of, just
Mm-hmm.
saying what I want to put on there. I feed the beat.
Got you.
Yeah.
So as an artist, like you know, and you've been around many, many studios.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've seen a lot of artists as well too. You know what I mean? You
Right.
don't see how they operate in
Mm-hmm.
studios, different settings, and different people.
Right.
You know, so let me ask you this: like when you hear all of this hip hop music, this, that, and the other, and you as an artist, you know what I mean? Which one do you feel like is better? Do you feel like a person that freestyles is better than a person that write, or a person that just writes and then start freestyling? So, you know.
Oh, I I'm so big into the engineering side. Like I could tell when somebody done wrote some shit down,
Mm-hmm.
even if they, you know, even if they ain't got the paper in their hand and they remember, I could
It
tell.
ain't got no feeling to it.
I could tell they wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But a nigga that go in there and probably freestyle 4 bars and stop thinking about it 4 bars, it's more. To me, I feel like it's more organic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't really like put together songs, like songs that you had it wrote down and how you gonna do it 2 weeks ago. Then you go on. I like to build a record while I'm in the studio. Let's
Right.
build a record. Let's use some creativity and build a record. And I really think that's what really make an artist. You know what I mean? Just going in, just be like, just waking up, and be like, I'm going to the studio today. Then you go in the studio and make a hell of a record. Artists like
Mm-hmm.
a drawing artist really don't know. They don't prepare. They don't draw the motherfucking picture
They
two
go in
weeks.
there and put what's on their mind.
Yeah, they just that's just an artist, and that's just how I just pictured it. That's why I don't ever, like I said, on my way over here, I was like, man, I was thinking about a hook in my head. Then I
Mm-hmm.
just built the motherfucker up and shit. Just
Gotcha.
like that's just I just think it
Hey, that
more.
Joker 5'2", y'all. I'm serious as hell. Hey, he been working on that Joker for a little second, my nigga. When he came in this Joker, hey, bro, hey, play this right here, man, because I just got that hook in my head. You know what I'm saying? So, we
And
put
that's
it
just
in. He rolled the hell out of that Joker now.
man, this is how it goes.
So,
Like,
so what made you move to Atlanta?
man, you know what? And to be honest with you, well, moving to Atlanta wouldn't even on my motherfucking mind. My manager called me. That was Salute, Kentucky. Uh, my manager called me. He was like, "Man, you got this distribution company over there in Atlanta. They looking at you, want to sign you." I was like, "Well, who it is?" They was like, "One RPM." I've never heard of the company, but I
Right.
looked them up, and if everything looked there, I was check them out, see what they talking about. So he, got him on the phone. We talked, chopped it up, and they was like, "Yeah, I sent you over a contract proposal."
Mm-hmm.
And the contract is looking hella good, even the better than the situation that I'm in, you know what I mean? And I was like, and so I told my manager, I was like, "Where they at?" He was like, "Atlanta." And by that time, I'm thinking about moving somewhere, but it was not gonna be Atlanta.
Right.
And I was like, man.
Man, them peaches show looking good.
So I was like, man, maybe I should, be closer to we done built a relationship with him by this time. And I was like, maybe I should go and move down there. So I called a realtor. Uh, I was like, just find me a place down there in Atlanta, somewhere in the suburb where people retire, because I want to walk out and my car still be
Yeah, I
there.
heard that.
So my realtor called me back. She was like, yeah, it's a little condo, this, that, the other over there. Da, 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 da. And so she locked it in. She locked it in fast as fuck, like 4 days. And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, shit. I told my kids, hey, I'm moving to Atlanta, so y'all gonna have to take a trip.
Hey, look, as soon as you put it up there, I was the first one. Hey, bro, hit me, hit me up, man.
Man,
What's up?
it was,
What's up?
yeah. And to be honest with you, this is one of the best moves I ever made. Because when I came down here, it felt like home.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I went over the state lines and got into Georgia,
Right.
I felt that home vibe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I started getting a little fresher, huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I
them
mean?
honeysuckles started
It
hitting that
was a little
nose.
cold. It was a little cold now, but I was cheesing the whole way. I was cheesing.
I heard that.
All I heard was people trying to get over there. I'm like, damn, they
You
got a
got to
big
love that
ass.
Atlanta traffic. You got to love it. You got to love it.
I was like, damn. Yeah, they cut me off. They ain't using signal lights. And I was like, damn, they lit. Somebody drunk as hell. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm in the RT.
Hey,
I'm in the
trying to
SRT.
whip. Trying to whip.
I'm not pushing this
Couldn't go nowhere.
motherfucker. Man, shit. I had a 2-quarter tank of gas. I ain't even stopped.
Out of there.
Hey,
It's over
I'm
with.
cruising. But it was straight, man. It was straight, man. I was happy the whole way through Georgia, just going to where I stayed. I was like, yeah, I'm here. I got to hit up everybody. I put everybody in the group chat. I'm here. I'm here.
Right here in the pink high. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci.
On me.
Hey, let's get it.
Man.
ATL, what y'all got for me?
Oh, God. You know, I came out the gate. You know what I mean? First night. I know I hit Georgia like at 3 a.m. I was at the club by about 3:50. I was at the club at 3:50.
Okay.
Then they talk about the after spot. I'm like, man, I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep on going.
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
I'm fresh out the road.
So check it. All right. Now we went through all of that. You know, it's got to be a serious part of the, you know, of the podcast or you know, the situation or interview. So like you got R.I.P. Nip.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a lot of artists, young artists that have left us, old too as well now.
Yeah.
You know, very close to each person in this industry. So like in the rap game now or in the industry period, do you feel like your life being threatened in any kind of way, like as in like the industry wise, like, you know, because you see all of these artists just, you know, good talented brothers leaving here way too early, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm walking with the angels.
I heard that.
I don't walk around with security. You know what I mean? I put so much faith in the higher up that you know they say we gods.
Right.
That's why in my music I always speak on it. I'm walking with the angels.
Right.
I'm a god. You know, I'm growing in my powers. You know,
Right.
so you know, hate gonna come with it. You can die anywhere. You know, anything can happen to you.
Straight up.
I mean, if your energy clean and you just putting out good things into the atmosphere, you really ain't got nothing to worry about. People gonna hate, and it's just so happen the most hate be on the greats. Look how they did Jesus.
Right.
He was the greatest. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They killed him. So, you know, I just think when you just that great, I mean, so they gonna crucify you. You know what I mean? It's just part of it. But I'm just walking my path of what I'm supposed to do. I feel like everybody want to go to heaven but scared to die. It's the unknown, you know, and I just be out here walking with the angels, let them guide me, you know, and I'm keeping it solid wherever I go. I keep it respectful. I give respect when respect due. I ain't out here chasing no clout. I ain't out here just starting shit in other folks' business. I'm in my own business, in my own lane, doing my own thing. The only time, shit go to happen, unnecessary shit go to happen to people when they all in somebody else's lane doing some shit they ain't got no business.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And people get comfortable and they lose sometimes. You know, when you got and that's the thing with these new artists is they got so much to prove. They got to prove that they did this, prove that you did. I remember music was for the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? The world to feel good, not to prove that you the hardest. You know, when you go to proving shit, that's when you lose.
Exactly.
So that's why I tell all my my homeboys, we ain't into proving bitch. Oh man, they said this, that on Facebook, this, I'm not about to prove to them and go back and forth, prove to them that I'm this big. That's how you get indicted and all of this.
Yeah, for real though.
proving yourself. Let them talk. This is Facebook. Facebook ain't real.
Right. That's meta. What they call it?
Metaverse.
Metaverse. Yeah.
That y'all forgot this shit ain't real. Y'all have made this shit so much of a reality. Y'all lost yourself. Y'all fucking Facebook names ain't even real. But you want me to go? I'm not about to go back and forth with you. All that extra shit trying to prove that I'm harder, bigger, better, got more money. Where I'm from, we played broke.
Even if we had it.
One thing I ain't gonna do is tell you, man, I got this much money than you. Nah, shit. Look, I'm broke. Broke as hell.
And I won't stay that way.
You know what I mean? Shit. And I'm just a law-abiding citizen. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? I ain't into all y'all words and all that extra shit. Just keep that over there. You see me over here on some boss shit. And you know,
give me my piece.
You know, and I don't, you know, people just be looking for some shit.
So like, you know, what would be, you know, like one of your solutions to, you know what I'm saying, like to help out these younger generations with all of this music type deal, being that you done been in all atmospheres, you know what I'm saying? You done been in there when they crunk, you done been in there with security, done had to snatch this nigga ass out, you know what I mean? Because like if you look at, what's her name, Glorilla, you know what I mean? You see all that bullshit where they pouring out water on her and all of this other shit. I mean, like for real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how nobody can control themselves with a damn crowd throwing that type of shit.
You know, I got a strict policy.
Good.
I got a strict policy with when I go to shows with security. I got a strict policy. And that policy, we gonna abide by that policy. And if the policy don't get met, if anything happens,
we cutting the lights off, gotta go.
You know what I mean? Somebody fired or get their ass whooped because you just around for no reason.
For real.
Ain't nobody about to put their hands on me. I mean, you know, we got certain, you know.
You know, that shit ain't finna happen no more.
You know what I mean?
That shit ain't
and you know, people, this goes back to me saying this Facebook shit. People really don't be knowing. I call them the unknown. The unknown. They just, you know, so, you know, I just don't say nothing because it can get deep, it can get real deep, you know, for them, but they don't know.
Right.
They just think it's just, you know, this show shit. But that's the type of world we stay in.
Yeah. You know, the fake is the new real. You know what I'm saying? The real is the, you know, the one that everybody don't like no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
the new talent is no talent.
You better tell them so.
Shit.
Hey, but look, check it out, bro. I got something to, you know what I mean? This is just a token of Scoville right here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I want to get that to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I also gave my boy on the back Kent Money, you know what I'm saying? He got one as well, and I thank y'all brothers for coming on through, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real. Yeah. Hey, man, check it out, bro. Got a lot of other stuff going on as well, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go to that IG, you know what I mean? For real. And subscribe, man. Don't just go over there looking at videos and playing music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just looking at eyeballing. And make sure y'all go to Scoville, you know what I'm saying, CEO as well. You know what I mean? And make sure you hit that button. You know what I mean? Hey, bro. Hey, thank you, bro.
Man, anytime, brother. Anytime.
Hey, man, I got a surprise for y'all in just a second. Hey, we'll be right back.
Yeah.